pass it down. I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding just like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tava, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflowing, 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 overflowing.
Overflowing, y'all. Overflowing, overflow. Welcome, everyone, to this Saturday training. Come on now. Come on, camera. Let's do this thing. All right. This Saturday training, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be so unique and so different from any other training you have ever. I can almost guarantee you any other training that you have even participated in. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm just going to tell you the truth right now. You have never seen what's about to happen today. If you looked at the banner, you saw a lot of people on the banner. Why is that? Because this training is going to be different. This training is going to be unique. This training is going to be one for the history books. This is going to be something that will catapult your business to the next dimension if you pay attention. Because I have three individuals who are going to come on and just give it to you. They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to share some experiences that they've had, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We are going to go there today. Yes, we said best practices, but in reality, and I didn't want to put it on the banner because I was afraid that it might scare some people, but this is really an accountability training. This is accountability in action. This is what happens with some folks when they get phone calls from me. Two of the individuals had some unique experiences with me, and Shonda has as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say everybody on this call has had a unique experience with me as an accountability partner, as a corporate member, as a coach, as an individual, but more importantly, as a person who cares about them first and their business second. Remember, we are a company without doubt or hesitation that put people before profit. And that's why we are not afraid to do this training this morning, because you come first. And we know that this is a training that you need. Over the past few months, we've been giving you so much information. It has been training overload, information overload. And it dawned upon me, with giving so much information, how in the world are they implementing it? What is going on? Why am I not seeing my desired results? See, when you tell me, and I got this from a good friend of mine, and many of you know, and I'm going to go ahead and say her name. Stormy Wellington said this years ago, because we were going through something, and one of the distributors, one of the team members, quit. And it hurt us so bad. We were literally on the phone crying and upset. You don't understand. We really care. And we were going through something. And she said something so profound that it stuck with me. Why were we so upset? She said this, and remember this. When you told me your dream, I believed you. When you told me your dream, I believed you. So when you tell me you want to build a team, I believe you, and I'm going to do everything I can to help you build that team. That's Tava. That's who we are. When you tell us what you desire, we're going to do everything we can to make it happen. So what I want you to do, is get your team on the line. I'm not talking about your prospects and your guests and the people you want to expose. Get your team on the line. And I'm not talking about the team that signs up with you. I'm talking about the team that you believe in. Let me say that again. Get the team on this training that you believe in. Get the people on this training that you talked about when you started on day one and you said, I'm going to be diamond in 6 months. Get them on the line. Because why aren't you diamond? Let's find out today. And then start the clock and see what happens in 6 months. Or if you're not diamond, I'd like for you to be executive too. I don't have a problem with that. Or if you're not diamond, I don't mind you being a crown diamond, but we're going to put in the work. We're going to do what's necessary. This is that call. So I'm going to give you some time. So now you see the temperament of the call. Now you see the energy of the call. Now you see the spirit behind the call. Now you see what is about to happen. I need to see you tagging team members. I need to see you tagging folks that you believe in. I don't care if it's your uncle's twice removed ex-wife's daughter, but get her on the line. Get the folks on the line that you committed with. Your mission 1,000 people, your 13 deep people, your power of 2 people, all the initiatives that we have going on that the folks started out with you and you locked arms and now your arm is a little light because they're not there. Come on, let's find them. Let's get them back. Let's lock arms again. Y'all have your partners in crime. I got a partner in success, a partner in time, somebody that I know that I can run to, talk to, and we are just really connected. It's like yin and yang. When I bring her up, you're going to be like, okay, they are total opposites. How does it work? We got crazy South Central on the line with Tanya Rock. And then we have none other than the beautiful, the wise trainer extraordinaire, Miss Shonda Barnaby. Hey!
Hi! Good morning. Good morning.
Great morning. Great morning.
You know, and I'm going to say, Tanya, first of all, you are absolutely phenomenal.
I'm not, stop.
No, you are. No,
I gotta go.
No, you're not. No, see, you know, regardless whether you hear or not, because good folks speaks good about people in front of them or behind him, and I'm that girl. Okay, so regardless, with your experience, expertise, queen, I am, honored to be able to absorb all that I, have absorbed. And I know that I will continue to absorb because the information that you provide, the mentorship is simply priceless. So thank you. All right. So good morning, Tava Nation. I'm excited to be here, but with Rock's intro, I don't know if I should, come with energy or if I should be a little alarmed, because from what I understand, this training is definitely going to be raw. And if you know Rock, it's going to be raw. So I'm, definitely the one to be in a room where I can learn, where I can absorb, and I can teach, right, at the same time. So that's what this, opportunity here for this Saturday training is all about. We're all going to provide some insight in regards to our best practices, things that we've done that has provided us, with great success, or and success can be in so many, various ways, but has provided us in a way that we can grow, that we can, level up within our business, within our personal life, within those connections. And that's what, this network marketing is all about. So we're here to speak in addition to hoping that with that we can also learn, you know, from each other and do so much more than what we're currently doing now. So I hope, you know, the Tava Nation out there, you absorb everything that we're here, because we are definitely kind of, you know, being vulnerable, putting ourselves out there. You know, sometimes people look at you in a certain way, right? And you want to keep that level of integrity. You want to keep that vision that they see you in, and you don't want to, you know, ruin that reputation. It's not ruining of a reputation. When I think of that, it's, you're not being true to yourselves. You're not being transparent. You're not giving them your true raw you, right? And that's really ultimately what we all want to experience. And we're not all perfect, and those imperfections allows us to be greater at whatever it is that, you know, we weren't, you know, or we thought that we were not perfect at before. And it's being surrounded by others where we can again learn, and we can absorb those changes and just do better. So that's what we're here for today. And we have some amazing individuals that we're going to talk with on this platform. You know them all. And, you know, Rock, I'm not sure who's going to come up first.
I already know.
You already know? Okay.
I know, because they don't know and you don't know. Because I want to keep this, I want it to build. I want the information to be for everyone. If you are in Tavaverse, I need you to get some more Tavaverse folks on the line, because the unique thing is that everybody that's on this training, it's not just for Tava Fit. This is Tava Lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And everyone is a part of Tavaverse and Tava Fit. And uniquely, what we all must understand is that when we're talking about building, when we're talking about success, now I need you to catch this first clue of the day. Catch this, write it down, get your pen. I got my, y'all, I might be, but it's right here. It's right here. I'm ready to go as well. The first clue of success that I want you to know is that when it comes to building, your volume is very important. And the one thing that your volume does not know the difference between business lines, between divisions. Catch that. Do you want me to say it another way? Let me say it another way. In other words, volume is volume. And whether someone comes in with you under Tavaverse, under Tava Fit, or Tava Worldwide, that's your volume. Catch it.
I don't think they know we have.
We are one company. That's so good. If you're really trying to build and do something over here, why do you think Tavaverse has products and kits? Because it's healthy, wealthy. What's the use of being wealthy and unhealthy? It's healthy, wealthy. So if you come in with Tavaverse on a 1200 kit, and I talk to someone who will be on again, someone else that gets random calls from me, and you guys are going to hear about my calls. Y'all don't want those calls. She gets those calls. She said, well, I'm doing well with Tavaverse, but I have a closet, came in at 1200, but I got a closet full of that stuff. I ain't even opened it. Well, what's wrong with you? Because now you're making all this money, and you haven't even bothered to open a bottle of Valet to make sure you got some good vitamins going into you. You haven't even bothered to take out one sachet of tea to get rid of the toxins in your body so that you, come on now. Come on. So let me share with you how important. You know what, Stacy, you better start tagging. Stacy said Stacy is taking it serious. I know who Stacy has connected with. So if you're in the chat with Stacy, look who Stacy's tagging. Jewel Tankard is not beyond getting tagged for this training. Understand, Brianna Anderson is not beyond getting tagged for this training because this training is for everyone. Mr. Lloyd is not beyond being tagged for this training. This training is for everyone. I told y'all this is a training you ain't never had before. Miranda said, well, if she gonna tag them, let me tag Candace Williams. Y'all better, Miranda said, fill blank, I'm tagging you. So if you don't know who those are the educators of Tavaverse, because this is real. Okay, so understand the importance of opening the box and sampling, and we're going to talk about that. So the first person, because I'm going to get out of your way, Shonda, because you know who I'm bringing up. And oh Lord, it's 8:20 already. We done wasted time. No, I don't think we have. I think we done shared some nuggets already.
We have, and before you bring that person up, I just want to tap on your mention the three divisions. You guys, and I'm so glad that Rock brought that up. The fact that because a lot of organizations, even though they may have a few different areas of focus that they tap into, they're really separate in a sense, even though they're all within that same company. Meaning you have to do that particular division, and the volume only resides for that division. If you want to do another division, the volume only resides to that. The fact that we have 3 divisions under one house and all the volume, no matter what, you can be Tava Fit, the person you bring in could be Tavaverse, and the person they bring in could be Tava Worldwide, and all of that still rolls up to one. You talk about some CEOs thinking about just an amazing opportunity for us to have no excuse to be able to bring people in various ways, because he knew and she knew that it's a variety of things that people like doing. So they did that. And the fact that we keep the volume all centralized in one platform. Anyway, go ahead, bring up our next person. I just had it because I just felt some type of way when you said about them. Sometimes it resonates in a different manner when it's speaked upon, and you just realize how powerful
it's powerful. And Beauty just said, no excuses. I see people jumping on and jumping off. If you're on, don't jump off. Get others on. And if you see somebody that you invited jump off, text them and say, what's wrong with you? Oh, you don't want this information. So I'm not even going to call any names. I'm not doing introductions because this is going to be real. This is going to be raw, and we just bringing folks on when they don't know it. So the first guest,
I already knew.
You already knew.
I already knew.
You knew. You knew.
Hey, combination.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get out y'all's way. You guys go ahead and talk. I will pop in as I've shared. I'll pop in. But I do want you to talk about the accountability and what happens and how it happens, and the things you learned. And I'm out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you, Queen.
Hi, Queen. How are you doing?
Good.
Your Saturday's been amazing thus far.
Yes. I'm like you. I don't know whether to be on fire or what.
I know.
Y'all done set the tone. I'm like, I don't know where to be at right now.
It's good to be on your toes. That's what I always say. It's good because that means you're going to pay attention, right?
I'm here for it all, though.
Let's stay on our toes. Awesome. Well, you guys at Tava Nation, if you don't already know who this queen is on this platform right now, I'm telling you, Tequila McCarver has just been doing some phenomenal things, some amazing things here at Tava Nation. I know she's been out in the streets, and when I say out in the streets, and it may not necessarily be in the streets, but she is speaking her story, and she's telling everyone about this opportunity that she has with Tava, and she's brought in so many individuals over the last month, 2 months, and really growing her business. So this is a great topic, a great discussion from you to hear from someone who's in the grits, someone who's actually doing it and receiving favor from the actual task at hand, right? So, Tequila, I just want to ask a couple of questions, you know, in regards to your success thus far. You know, last week you did a training in regards to the Tava Connect, which was amazing. And the train before that, you did one in regards to being plugged in and prepared, right? So, which was also great. So I just wanted to know, and I know Tava Nation wants to know as well, you know, some strategies that you may use first to identify, you know, maybe potential prospects, customers, and building those relationships with them. Because I know one thing that we tend to teach, or more so also learn in network marketing, is that customer rapport is crucial. You know, building that rapport with the customers. We don't always want to go in and attack unless you already have that, you know, that connection essentially, and sometimes not even then. But just, you know, if you can provide us a little bit of insight as far as what you do, you know, to identify and to build those relationships with your client or prospects.
For me, I found the most success would be social media. And I say that from using the tools from Tava University, you know, posting the graphics, which are definitely great, by the way, if y'all not using the product graphics. And just sharing that I'm taking the products and put it in my stories. Now, if I've had people reach out to me, so it's like I'm at a point where not really chasing, I'm attracting, because people see that. Right. So if people hopped in my inbox, you know, what is that you're doing? What is that you're taking? What is this Tavaverse all about? And I've had one that was like, I don't even need any information. Just how do I sign up? Because they've already done their own research because of everything that's on my page. So that was kind of good. But I just say use the tools and the resources that we have. They are there. And listen, because like when I got on the phone with one, because I did end up hopping on the call just so it can make it personable, you know, talking about building relationships, you know, and just going over goals and just listen to their goals and their needs and to their why. You know, you can't put yourself on them. Absolutely. You know, you have to listen to their needs and what they want out of life.
Absolutely. Listening is absolutely key, because they'll tell you everything you need to know. If you do, you know, just take a moment and listen versus waiting to respond in those sense. So definitely, as far as you did mention a couple of things within your question. How do you, or your answer, apologies. How do you stay up to date on the latest trends within Tava? As far as the things that is going on, how do you keep yourself on track in regards to receiving those insights and staying plugged in regards to that?
Well, to that, I'm always, every day I'm going on to, first of all, my back office and seeing what's going on back there, because that's important. Yes, and that comes from higher up, from leadership. You know, thank you for my mentor, Shanita Schamberger, because she drills that in us. Stay in your back office. That's your money. So every day, you know, I wake up, look back there, and see what's going on, get familiar with, you know, what I got going on, because that's your business, you know. And the app keep us updated. The news come in your app. So you get your newsletter. It comes in an email and it comes in an app. But I like the app because it's directly, you know, on the phone. The email is too, but I like the app better because it's definitely a sales. You're making money on your phone. Why not? You know what I mean? That's that type of thing, because all your resources is on the app. So just staying plugged in and make sure I keep my alerts on to the news and to the promos that we get via the app.
Y'all realize that she didn't say anything about creating her own things outside of what Tava has already provided us, and that's really what I wanted you to. So I'm so happy that you said it exactly how I know, and that is designed to work and to be used, because we have it all between the back office, the mentorship, a sense, between Tava University and the app, we don't skip a beat when it comes to, and Brock don't skip a beat when it comes to sending us the announcement. So as having the announcement, right, it's definitely always going to be there. Having those resources, anything that is going on in Tava, exactly where Tequila said that, she utilizes and she goes to receive her updates, is where you should be going. We add them to our Tava pages. We have social media pages on Facebook, on Instagram. It's inevitable for you not to be able to have this information. It is at all of your fingertips. So thank you. Thank you so much.
And it makes it very duplicatable, because if you put it all in,
what you got for us, Rock?
Why you say and
so I got beat up yesterday, so I don't know what's coming.
You got beat up yesterday.
So I'm like, let me go on and get the bandage and just put on right now.
All right. So I told you, if you use the L word,
what was the
I was coming for you. Listening.
Oh, okay.
You knew I was coming for you. I said it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're not only going to talk about successes, but we're also going to discuss a challenge. And I'm going to pop out of here again. And I know you got to keep up, because I'm going to be in and out. But I want to share a challenge that Tequila has had. And Shanita trying to figure out how she can hit that exit button. You locked in. Shanita. Do not try to get up here by myself. Shanita's trying to get. Shanita, stop. Her screen went black. I knew she was getting ready to try to get out of here. All right, because this is happening. This is real. We're trying to love this, fun, you guys, is good. But it's so much that we're giving you. This is something you're going to have to look at over and over again. We're trying to keep it fun, because you'll miss it if we kept it mundane and just kept facts coming. That's why I'm doing it this way. Tequila, challenge that you have when talking to people, when approaching people. And I love the fact that Beauty put it in here. She said, don't chase, attract. I love that you said that. But when you have to talk to people, because the challenge yesterday was sending out those invites through the app. What challenge? And if you don't say it, I'm going to go ahead and do it for you. It's a number one rule I learned years ago in selling, and I had to share it with you. You said you got beat up. Yeah, you got beat up. I didn't say it nice. But what was your challenge, and what was the mistake that you were making that so everybody on this call is making? Go ahead and share it with us.
Okay, so for me, yesterday, we're really pretty much yesterday, because yesterday was one. We all get in our I don't want to say our head space. We get in our head with people, distraction. You just got so many distractions. So it's making you think another way, per se, that you don't need to be thinking. You need to be focused on business and forget what everybody else is talking about, because you got your vision. So yesterday, that's how I was. I was listening, to other people and got distracted. So what Rock is talking about, when I got beat up, I was in my head. I was like, okay, if I send this out, people getting tired of me. The same people I already sent it to. Is that what you're referring to? Okay. So people have already sent it to, like, why am I going to resend to them? They ain't going to. And so Rob was like, I ain't going to tell you. Well, basically shut the heck up. Like, who cares? Who cares what other people are thinking? Just send the darn sample. Who cares? Don't nobody care. Either they going to respond or they not. And I was like, oh my God.
And it don't cost you a single thing.
Yeah, and don't question it.
Made it so easy. It don't cost you nothing. Just go ahead and send it. And then we went through the numbers. Then we went through the numbers.
Yes. Oh,
how many people you got in your phone? That's how many.
And I was like, I don't have nobody. But y'all, she said, how many people you got? I wrote it all down because she got in my behind yesterday. I wrote it all down. Who in my contacts, Facebook friends, on IG, on LinkedIn. I went to LinkedIn, on TikTok. Like, you have everybody. And we thinking we don't have nobody. And that's one of the problems in network marketing. Right? We thinking we talking to the same people. You have a lot of people to talk to. And let me tell y'all, my number came up to almost 8,000 people.
But what was your number when I first asked you? Because I remember
162.
162. She said, I only have 162 people. But after we did a process, because we trusted the process, what's your number now?
What do you mean?
I'm
almost 8,000. So 7,884.
That's when you know your numbers. That's when you trust your process. That's when you're making your list.
So y'all, my thumb's gonna be hurting today. Thumbs, finger, whatever, however you text. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh my God, I had to get out of my head.
So the rule that I want you to write down, and then I'm gonna get out your way, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap you up and go to the next person. The rule, the biggest thing take away from tequila is don't chase, attract. And number two, what we just shared with you, besides everything else, listening. She talked about listening. Go back and listen. You got to go back and watch this again. But here's what I want you to write down. Put it in the chat. Don't sell from your head or your pocket. In other words, don't sit up and think for the people that you need to approach or talk to. Don't assume that their pocket looks like yours, or because let me tell you something. I'm so good for telling my friends, girl, if I just had $100, I just need $100. I can't. You don't know what's really in my bank account. You don't know what's really happening with me, because call me and tell me there's somewhere we need to go that I want to go. I guarantee you I'm going to have money to get in the door. I'm going to have money for everything I need while we're there. And I'm going to have an outfit you've never seen before. Because everything that I need, I can do. Because don't assume, don't not invite me because I always say I don't want to go. Because you don't know, I might want to go. Don't sell and don't approach people. Don't sell from your head or your pocket. That's one of the first things I learned in sales. Tequila, you've been amazing, my friend.
Thank you.
You guys, if you appreciate Tequila, put some hearts in there. She dropped some true nuggets for you. And I hope you did not miss it. Shonda did amazing again, but you know we got to keep going. We got to keep going.
Thank y'all. Have a great day.
All right, you out of here. That was easy. That wasn't so bad on her, huh? She did all right.
She did amazing.
See, I thought so. She was giving it to them. All right, let's keep these numbers going up. Keep people coming on. Keep doing what you're doing in the chat. I'm watching. I see you. So before we go to the next person, the one thing we're going to do is that we're going to give some things away. I'm giving away things because I want to help you grow your business. I want to help you grow your business. People that are in the green room that are on, you are not qualified. Do not answer. Do not answer. Do not.
Ready, y'all. I was ready.
Do not answer. Okay, so in the chat, question number one, and we're going back on the previous trainings. There's something called being binary qualified. We ask this all the time. And do not answer before I ask the question. Do not answer before I ask the question. I need your distributor number. And Shonda, you got to write these down because I forget. Okay. And let me tell you what you will receive. And it's the first person that Shonda and I see in the comments on our screen. Not maybe, it might be different, but we have 6 different threads here. So the first answer with the distributor number and name and answer. So distributor number, name, and answer. Team Rock, how often should you become binary qualified? Shonda, you watching?
I'm watching.
There it
Oh,
is.
Lulu, yes. Lulu.
There it is. Keith, I need your name. All right, there it is. Every day. Congratulations. What we're giving away on all of the questions today to grow your business. Congratulations, Lula White. We are giving away credits so that in the app, yes, so that you can sample. That's what we're giving away. We're giving away gifts with the purpose. Let's go. That's right. If you know the answer, put it in. It is every day. Your goal is to become binary qualified every day. Let's go. All right. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I am going to save. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and do this because we're talking about being binary qualified. Do you see yourself? I don't think she knows that she's up.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. It's your turn. It's your turn. So, Sandra, I'm going to give you a little break. I'm going to bring you back a little later.
Sounds
good. But, Tanita, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you, Rock?
I am feeling it. My help is in the room, and this training is so much fun. Are you having a good time thus far?
I am. It's a new day. You beat me up yesterday, so I'm ready for this whipping today.
Oh, what happened yesterday?
You beat me up. You beat me. I want everybody out in Tava Nation to know that I've recovered from a beating on yesterday, so I'm alive. I can take this one today.
Shanita, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. You are doing some amazing things. You are doing some amazing things in the land of Tavaverse and just all over. And I applaud. Let me say that before we get into it. I applaud everything that you're doing. You guys, if this training is helping you, go ahead and put something in the chat. What we want to see. We want to see some laughing faces. It's joy in this training today. Put some laughing faces because Shanita might need your help today. She might need your help. Shanita, you know what we're going to talk about. What we're going to talk about today is the art of visualization and trusting the process. That's what happened yesterday for Shanita. Shanita, with all the success that she's having, everything that's going on, all this great stuff that's going on for her, Shanita found out yesterday that she didn't necessarily trust the process. Now, Shanita, let's just be honest and transparent. How long have I been asking you to send me your success compass? Tell the truth. Come on.
Hello, Tava Nation. She's been asking for months. Like, honestly, she has. I don't think that it's been a day or either a text message from her and I respond like, okay, I'm going to send it, or okay, I'll get to it, or I was catching a flight or speaking with her, then get it over to her, but it's been for months.
And because what did you find out when you finally got it into it yesterday with me?
Okay, well, I've done the success tracker before, like just really done it before with a whole nother team. And that was probably the last time I really just dug into it. For myself, because Rock and Stacey didn't tell me whatever it is, for myself, I know that I screenshotted and I actually sent it over to her. This was something that I read over after I got beat up and relaxed and got myself together. So I didn't email it to her, which that's what she stated for me, that I recognized after the fact. And like I said, I actually sent it over by phone, but I know that I didn't email. But with the success tracker, and after using it with my new team and updating some of the people as far as my left leg of business, my right leg of business, it's not actually together like it should be.
Right. And so you found out though after and where's Stacey? Stacey,
Rox wants you to come in.
I just said we're lucky. We went through the detail, and so what you found was that there's a way to put people on your success tracker, and
Yes.
the importance of the success tracker.
Yes.
It's when you're building, because we have a thing with Tava verse. Well, Tava, everyone should be going. Mr. Lloyd has been talking about it. 13 deep
Yes.
will lead you to a six-figure income if you go 13 deep. So what does that mean? Can you hold up your success tracker? Okay, so you see that at the top you have Shanita, and then you have Miranda and Stacy. That's two members on her team. Now those two members, that's one level. And then you go down to the next level, and Stacy now has, hold on, just, no, hold on just a second. Hold on, you good. Let me just do something real quick. Let's get rid of our names. There you go. Okay, so now you see where Stacy has signed up two people. Now that takes Shanita to two levels. Because on the other side, show us the other side, Miranda has also signed up two people. Do you guys see how this tracker works? You guys, we tell you to fill it out, but we've never really shown you a tracker where you can go and see the people's names and see that they're here. Where are they right now? And let me show you what leadership is all about. If you look at the people who are really on this call right now, I see Miranda. I don't know how to say her name. I'll beat it up, but I see Leisha. I know Stacy's here and Stacy's at the house. The people on her success tracker that she's building with, where are they right now? They're plugged in and right here with her. Ooh, that's powerful. Uh-oh. Y'all catch that? Did you catch it? Did you catch that? So now, show me Stacy's side again. Pull it up. Okay, Tequila, you caught that? Pull it up a little bit more. Now you see how we're going 13 levels deep. You see how easy this is? Now that's 1, 2. Now she's working on her third level on this sheet, because each of those two people have signed up their two people. So the next thing that she needs to do is what? Start digging. As a leader, you can dig wide or you can dig deep. So on this particular tracker, I'm going to suggest that she digs deep. Now, here's what's powerful, is that, do you realize that right now, you're not looking at what she's holding up? It's not Shanita's success tracker, who is 3 levels deep, but this is, y'all look at what she's holding up. That's Stacy's success tracker. Ooh. Y'all catch that? That's Stacy's success tracker, who is 2 levels deep. But wait. That's not just Stacy's success tracker. Hold it up and take, so we don't see Stacy's name. Push it up. No, the other way. Hold it up. Now, wait a minute. That's 2 more success trackers for 2 more teams. That's deep, y'all. Go to the other side. Go to the other side. There you go. Okay. And here are where she's building again with the success tracker. Now, this is why she's got to dig deep, because now she needs to touch base with Miranda and say, hey, Miranda, have you talked to Thelma how she's doing? Do we need to do a launch for her? Do we need to do a GVO, a virtual grand opening? What does she need? I'm the team leader. What does she need? Let's give it to her. Let's work with her. She hasn't signed anyone up. But we got Keith here, and Keith is right here in this training right now. And he's under Willie. So if Keith is doing what everyone on top is doing, guess what? This is the beginning of Keith's success tracker. Do you understand the visualization and how powerful it is versus just going in your back office and looking? if you do your success tracker, now you have the power of placement, because now you can figure out, what team do I need to build? Oh, wait a minute. I can put this person here on my success tracker. I can't do that in the back office.
That's true.
But now I know who I can spend 80 to 20% of my time with.
That's true.
Where can I work? Where do I dig? Now, back up, pull it back. Because this is just, now I know that Shanita has more than 2 team members. So Shanita, after she does those first 2 people, she got to fill out another team tracker. And here it is. Go ahead, pull it up there.
Oh, shoot.
And I got it here. So that's Shanita on top. And she's starting another team, another success compass for her next 2 people. So while Mr. Lloyd is saying that we can dig 13 levels deep by constantly making sure everyone is filling out their success tracker and on a successful track, catch that, the success tracker will keep you on a successful track. You got that, Joe? Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Now, here's Shanita again with another success tracker, and she's going for her next 13 deep. And she continues to do it left and right, left and right. This applies to every line of business, every division. This is Tava versus Tava Fit. Wherever you sign them up, it's the same success tracker. Don't say, well, I'm in Tavaverse. This doesn't apply to me. Why not? You build it. Tavaverse, you're the one selling 13 deep. And then she doesn't stop there, because you have another one, right? And it keeps going. Do you see how it's just not one? Why did Mr. Lloyd say print out six sheets to start with? Because every time you become binary qualified, Team Rock, how often do we become binary qualified, Shanita?
Every day.
So every day we're starting a success tracker. Oh my God, do you see the power in that? Go back to the sheet with Miranda. You see how she's already starting on 2 levels deep, left and right. So now we here, and you see how many success trackers we have? You guys see that? In the chat. And when I'm asking a question, I'm reading the chat to see, looking for an answer. I'm sitting here waiting on somebody to answer. Did that help somebody? Did that help somebody? Okay, you can take the sheet down. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, hey Hope. Okay, so that's the importance of the success tracker. You've never seen one filled out in hand that's real, where you can look in the chat and see that what real leadership is doing. Your people are in the chat, and what are they doing? They're tagging their people. And it keeps going. It's not difficult. What we keep doing is that we're overthinking and we're complicating it. And we're complicating it. And we're complicating it. It's called a pen and a paper. You take your pen and you write down the name on a piece of paper. How hard is it? But we fail to do the success tracker. Where's Stacy?
Stacy?
Come on in, Stacy. You guys, Stacy just happens to be there. So I told her that because Shanita refused to come to the phone. We have fun. Shanita refused to come to the phone after a while last night. And Stacy answered. So I just picked up where I left off. Come on, Stacy, because we running out of time. She said she's not coming.
She go.
Come on, Stacy. Hey, Stacy. So,
hi.
Just real quick, because I got to go. I didn't realize the time. We're going to go over a little bit again, you guys. And I got something to do. So, just real quick, Stacy, share with them so that I can, because you got it last night too. Share with them what you learned as we discussed the success tracker and the difference of actually seeing it versus just going in your back office and looking at your genealogy.
Well,
You can tell
Rock,
what you told me.
well, Rock, after versus actually filling out the success tracker and actually going to my back office, I realized that I was not doing it the correct way, to be honest. I was not doing it the correct way because I was just doing from what I could remember from logging to my back office and just from my head, what I remember of where the person should be or where they should go. But after writing it down, I've been putting in people the wrong way. And I've been losing money, missing out on money. So, and it's no money ever should be left on the table. I'm like, wait a minute. You really opened my eyes to the fact of how important this success tracker is, and I should really be utilizing it. And everyone on this call, if you're not utilizing this success tracker, start today. Start right now, because I'm sure just like me, I thought I was doing it the correct way, and I was not filling it out the correct way and doing it, putting people in the correct way. So I was losing money, but no more money lost for me going forward.
And let me just say this, and then we're going to kick you guys on out the way. And we have one more person, and I had to save her because what she's going to give you guys in a matter of I told her 5 minutes, but it's going to blow your mind because I have, but it's been so long since I've run into someone like this. And if you stayed on this training this long, you're in for something. But let me just share. I forgot what I was.
While you get that thought real quick, Rock, I'm gonna say for sure, that was priceless. The look to the ceiling was priceless. I have to say that. But Shanita and I get it. I get it for both of you, because a lot of times for us seasoned individuals, we feel we got it in a sense where we know what we got to do. We know we got to build. We have the visual, but sometimes, putting it on paper and doing what we're asking, and that's really what it is. And keeping it 100, what we're asking others to do, especially those that come directly in, we want to put them on the right track, immediately. So we're not in this position, 6 months, a year down the line, 2 years down the line. And if we can get them to doing this, and the way that we do it is by doing it ourselves, and they follow, is really it's the system. But so
I got it.
On fire. Y'all are doing it. It's not y'all definitely doing it. It's just the visual and making it simple and providing the system for everyone to duplicate. So I do appreciate you guys being
Don't give up on tagging. Beauty tagged someone on her team. They popped in. Be the boss popped in and said, "Hey, Beauty, I'm here." Beauty said, "Okay, hey." That's what you acknowledge people when you walk in. Okay, so one thing that Stacy discovered, and we got to go. I love training, and we got to go. And I really have another thing that I have to do. But I kick Shanita on out of here. And one thing Stacy discovered, when you're filling out your tracker, remember that is for building. That is for building. So if you have someone that joins just to get the wholesale pricing, then put them on another tracker, because what you'll find is that they will become the bottleneck in your building. They're very important. But when you're building, they're not going to go and give you 2 and teach their 2 to get 2 and teach their 2 to get 2. You see, I'm digging deeper and deeper. That's not going to happen with our wholesalers. So you want your wholesalers on another tracker, and keep your tracker for your builders. Do not sabotage your 13 deep. Do not sabotage your success track with bottlenecks. Okay. All right. So we are out of time, but that don't mean a thing if you got that swing. And I know I need to give away 2 more gifts, so stick around. We're gonna give away some more credits. It's not over. Sandra, I hope you remembered who we're giving the first one to, but
Yes.
uh, uh, let's keep going. And I have a question. I hope you're getting, oh, I'm getting fireballs in the chat and I'm not even asking for it. I know this is a powerful training, y'all. I told you this training is like no other training you Shonda, have you ever been on a training like
No,
this?
no. It's always, the things we try to be perfect. We try to be seamless in regards to what we provide information. This thing, we're keeping it 100 transparent, being humble, just really letting you know the good, the bad, because when you do that, that's when things get just is a means of being able to get better. And that's what we want everyone to have. The pillars is knowing that we all have hurdles, but we all bounce back. We bounce back and we just keep it moving. So this transparency, I think, is key for everybody. So
it is key. Thank you. I think it's so needed. Now, Lamecca Holmes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
She is the one that she did not get beat up yesterday, y'all. Nope, she has not. She was not beat up. I reached out to you. Because in the short time that I've become familiar with you, I don't know you, but it become familiar with you. There are qualities that literally blow me away. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't do anything else, and I rarely, if ever, have said this, go follow Lamecca. Go follow her. Go follow her. Why did I say that? Because there are 3 distinct characteristics. And I know that I joke around a lot, but if you notice, my tone has changed because I cannot be more serious than I am right now. There are 3 distinct characteristics that I found in her that is so rare to find in one person that's in this business. And I want you to catch it. I want you to watch it. I want you to get it. Number 1, she is disciplined. She is a student, and not only a student, but a disciplined student. We're going to talk about it. And I know, so y'all give us 5 to 10 minutes, and I promise you'll be out of here because I got something to do in 28 minutes. Okay? She is consistent. No matter what, she is consistent. Even through, and I know she's had some dark days and some rough times. And I've reached out to her during those times, not realizing that there was those times, because in the midst of it, she remained disciplined and consistent, and you would never know what was happening because she trusted her yes. Y'all thought I was going to say the process, but she trusted her yes. And the third thing is communication. When the time was appropriate, she went to the appropriate bodies, the appropriate people. I'm not talking about communicating because she is eloquent in speech. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. These 2 ladies that's on the screen, they can talk. I'm South Central. I don't have if it's more than 2 syllables, I'm not even going to attempt it. So they are elegant in speech, but that's not what I'm saying. She was disciplined, consistent, and she communicates with the proper parties when things are not going in a direction that she understands. And she seeks that understanding. We have a tendency in this business, when things are not going in the way that we think they should go, we go to the lateral who can do nothing for us. We go to our team who can do nothing for us. We go to other folks who don't understand, and we just have a misunderstanding party. And then we wonder why our business isn't working, why our things are not happening. but you must communicate your desires with folks that can do something about it. That don't mean, Rebecca, don't text me no more. I know I can do something about it. I know I applaud your efforts. So that's why she's here. That's why she's here. And I'm going to let the elegant speakers go into it a little bit more. But when I say discipline, let me give you an example, and then I'm gonna get out your way, and Shonda, you do your thing. Discipline, she's in a chat where, because of who she is, she's in a chat, and in this chat everyone was told to put down their daily activities. She put down her daily activities every single day, even to the time that the people that asked for the daily activities stopped. She was so disciplined that she put her daily activities in anyway, saw the fruits of her labor, and then you could go and fact check everything that she said she was going to do that morning, early, and it was like 4 o'clock my time, early in the morning. You could go and see where it was implemented and done. That's discipline. Consistent. She continued to do the things that she was taught as she was taught, and then implemented the things that she knew that worked as it went. And that is consistency. And finally, I already talked about communication. You guys, those are the 3 things you want to have in business. I gotta go. Go ahead.
Love it. How are you doing, Lamecca?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful, Queen. Thank you for being here this morning to share some of your gems. I'm gonna try to extract what I can and absorb what I can, and I know the Tava Nation is eager to do the same. So definitely, thank you. But before we dive into this, because I always have somewhere I'm going with things, right? I just want you to tell the Tava Nation just a little bit about your background, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank
Awesome.
you. So firstly,
Yes.
I'm just super excited for this time. I think that you all are doing an amazing job and just helping everyone to be equipped with the skill set that they need to succeed. So thank you for that. So again, I'm Lamecca, born and raised in Brooklyn. And so I have a background that is extremely diverse. I have a degree in computer engineering. I taught mathematics for 7 years. I used to run my own franchise, which is an education platform where we taught science, technology, engineering, and math using Lego bricks. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I currently work in a foster care agency, just all around the world. But throughout all that, I've always been looking for a way where I can make money without having a 9 to 5. And so when I came across Tavaverse, it was just a no-brainer for me. I'm definitely interested in, becoming a real estate investor. I love the fact that we have these amazing nutrition products. I definitely took advantage of Tava Worldwide, went to Georgia a few weeks ago and got a discounted car rental. And so I think that we just have such an amazing platform and amazing opportunity and services and products. And when I came across the opportunity, it was a no-brainer. I was just like, where's the link? Sign me up. And so throughout that time, I've definitely spread the word, shared it with family and friends. I've gotten some people that are interested and have, gotten some people on the team as well. And there have been challenges, as Rock shared. And I'm just grateful that leadership has been so responsive to hearing the feedback that I've shared. And I'm just grateful for that atmosphere and that culture.
Awesome. No, thank you. Thank you. And with that, guys, that her story, her background in itself, should say that. So let you know, you should not be afraid to approach or tap into anybody. I don't care as far as their level of education, what occupation they're in. Majority of us, 8 out of 10, I want to say 9 out of 10, that we're always looking for another stream of income. I don't care how much income we're already making, and I can, contest to that. So I definitely appreciate that. And another reason why I asked is because you have a lot of things going on, a lot. And for you to have those 3 titles that Rock spoke on around your discipline and being consistent in your communications uh, is a challenge for a lot of individuals. One, because we're so busy, because we got so many things going on. So I definitely, commend you in regards to maintaining those structures of life and those pillars of life for you to be successful. And I'm ready to tap into some of those. So I'm going to ask you a few questions
Sure.
here today. And just starting out, one, why do you, think self-discipline is important? Just sweet and simple, really for individuals to develop.
Yeah, definitely. So it's one of those things where I really learned that we can't look at our circumstances and situations around us, right? And I'm speaking for someone who, the other part of the story is, I grew up living in housing projects. My mom was on public assistance. My dad was not around when I was a young child. And so those are statistics where you can think that that person won't succeed. But I learned early on that success comes from within, that you have to be disciplined. You have to keep your yes to yourself. And as well as when you say you're going to do something, you have to do it. No one else is going to necessarily make things happen for you. And of course, we need support. We need people around us, but it starts from within. It starts from the decision that you make and the goal that you have, and really doing the things that you need to do in order to fulfill that goal for yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And within that, can one or two, can you provide, or can you explain more so some ways that you've developed self-disciplined, because it's a challenge for a lot of us,
Yeah. Yeah,
and ways that it has helped you within your Tava business.
Yeah, sure. So I think one of the first things is making sure that we're grounded. So I would say 99% of the time in the morning when I wake up, I definitely start with listening to the Bible. That is my foundation. I think it's important that we have a spiritual foundation in everything that we do. Making sure that we have a plan for the day, right? So taking time at night, look through your calendar, figure out what it is that you want to accomplish the next day, so that when you wake up, you're not like, so what's going to happen today, right? Like getting out of the habit of letting life happen to you, but being very strategic and having a plan for your day, right? So starting with God, making sure that I'm implementing the things I said I'm going to do for the day, but also remembering to connect with other people. I think that that's extremely important. I can tend to be very independent. And so I've learned over the years to reach out and make sure I'm connecting with people, because we need those connections in order to help us on our journey as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think planning for the day and really figuring out a way to limit those distractions is key. And it will definitely eliminate some of those stress triggers that we tend to have. So I definitely, being disciplined and consistent in those manners can do a lot, for an individual's mental and for, whatever goal that they're actually seeking. So,
Definitely.
how important do you feel? And this is actually, I'm going to wrap it up, because I know I could sit here for a good minute, and I'm sure the Top of Nation would love to as well. But definitely, as far as timing, how important do you feel communication plays in building rapport with your clients, with prospects, with your team, and also, more so with your corporate environment, because that is the lifeline of, what we do here in the field, and getting the things that is needed, and ensuring that also, your team has what they need as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's extremely important. One of the things I'm big on is whatever we say we're going to do, we have to do it. We have to do it for ourselves. We also have to do it for the people that we make promises to. And so communication is vast, right? We have nonverbal communication, we have verbal communication. A lot of times we say more in the things that we don't say, right? And so I think it's extremely important, because I never want to be a part of a situation where I think something's going to happen because of what I understood, and then it doesn't happen. Like, I literally get paralyzed when I'm confused. So I'm always asking questions. Like, even when we have our classes with Tavaverse throughout the week, I'm the one in the chat like, so what about this? What about that? Because I like to be informed so that I can move forward. So I think it's extremely important And also being able to have the comfortability to approach situations, because sometimes we can be good at speaking, in the public, or, writing a great essay or whatever. But when sticky situations come up, we can kind of shy away from them. So I think it's important to identify when things aren't going well so that we can say, okay, this is what I see. Here's some recommendations, right? And so I think it's extremely important just to be mindful of that. We're different people, we have different backgrounds, and we don't process things the same way. So I often do a lot of, this is what I see, this is what I'm experiencing. Tell me what you're experiencing. And in that, you can definitely learn where you guys are missing each other and on the wrong pace. I encourage anyone who, has a team, is building a team, check in with them. Make sure that they're doing well. Make sure that if they're in Tavaverse, that they're listening to the classes, that they're plugged in, because what we don't want to happen is to assume that people are okay, because not everyone is going to speak up when they might be having challenges. And also, it's just great to just pop in and say, hey, I'm thinking about you, right? Like, that's good as well.
Absolutely. We all need a Lamecca on our team, because some people, as you stated, just are a little bit more reservant in regards to, not speaking up. They see it, they know, that something needs to be done, and we don't want them to just sit back and not do anything. We definitely, want them to feel like they either, one, can make a change by speaking up and having that communication, or at least having a safe haven as far as having someone they can go to be able to, express what they feel, to be a voice on their behalf. So I definitely, appreciate you speaking on that, one, as a servant of providing that communication, and also as a servant of having a safe haven, for your team, and being approachable, and having a voice, or being a voice, for those that may not have one, or a little reluctant to. So I do, Rebecca, appreciate your time. I wish I had more, of course, definitely to just tap into a few more things, but this has been amazing. I mean, like Rock said, it's not the usual. We all have gifts and talents, and it's no right or wrong about any of it. And that's why, we work so much better as a unity, as a team, because we borrow, each other's talents and gifts to make a whole. But you do bring great value to, of course, your team, but more so to the Tava Nation, because we borrow here. So you will be, I'm sure you're going to have some individuals, tap into you, as, they said, as far as following you and things of that nature. And it's because we all just want to be our greatest, and we just learn from others to do that. So I hope you embrace that, and I hope you, on the back end, allow them to embrace it as well. So thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are running out of time, but I am going on behalf of Tava Nation. You see, we're family here, so your brothers and sisters at Tava Nation, just let you know that we want you back, so that we can have some more time with you. And welcome to the platform. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Shonda, we are, my dog says, yeah, we are well over, and I have another show I have to do in 12 minutes. So I know I got to get out of here, but I don't know about y'all, but while they were talking, I had to run out and get some ice, because this training has been fire. I don't know what you came to do, but yeah, it has been fire. I want everyone to share it with your team. Get back, put some heart, show some love for our guests. You will see them again and again and again. Know that we are looking for people to come on this platform. I know the training was long. I apologize for that, but not really. I want you to know that I know that the training was different, but I know you got something out of this training if you haven't gotten anything out of any other. Make sure that you start your compass success tracker, because it is your compass to success. It will help you. We want to help you. Shonda and I are available. Just reach out. We are available. And I love this. She's been saying it in the chat so much. We back. We back, y'all. This training lets you know we back. We back. You're right, Beauty. And speaking of beauty, you guys, next week, who's the trainer? None other than Beauty Joseph herself. She will be bringing it. If you know, like I know, you want to make sure you're here. You guys, it has been a pleasure. Shonda, you have anything else you want to throw out there? I'm going to give.
You're supposed to do one more thing. I want to, Tava Nation, have an amazing Saturday, of course. Do some great things. We got a new week, new 6 days essentially to do some new things. So I hope this training, was amazing. Of course, I got to give it back to my Do Life Queens. Definitely. As always, I appreciate everything that you have always done and for continuing to stick in this with me 10 toes in. And again, if we're going to give something out, we can give something out. If not, we're going to roll on out.
You know what? Let's give something out. I'm going to do two really quick. Because oh my God. All right. The first one, I need your name, your number, and the answer. Name, number, answer. We got it today in this training. We got it today from one of our guests it got it from me. It was said in this training, and I want you to finish this sentence correctly. Shonda, keep your eyes on the chat. Are you guys ready? Trust your blank. What's the answer? Come on. Shonda, do you know? Stop it, Shonda. No guess. No, Stacey.
You asked.
No hint, Stacey. I need your name. I see it, but I need your name. I need your
number.
And your number. Name, number, and answer. I see it, but I need name, number, and answer. Remember, you got to be disciplined. Name, number, and answer.
God, she came back with it.
Trust your yes. You got that one for me? All right, you're going to get you some sampling credits. I want y'all to use these sampling credits. She came back with it twice. She said, I'm going to get it. All right, and so I got to give one more. Really quick now, Finish this one. Now, learn from it. I need your number, your name, and the answer. Number, name, and answer. Number, name, and answer. Finish this. It is the power of... Shonda, no hints. We're watching. There it is. The power of two. There it is. The power of two. All right, you guys. This has been a training for the books. Make sure that you do everything that we talked about. And if you can't do everything, at least do one thing a day. All right, you guys. It has been a pleasure. Trust your yes. Have a blessed day. And we are out of here. Overflow, y'all.
I don't do it fine. sit down. I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding just like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tava, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where